Fort Drum is feeding an army for Thanksgiving. 7 News reporter Gage Kilborn went to post today as the commander of the 2nd Brigade Combat Team of the 10th Mountain Division served up helpings of turkey and sides to his soldiers and their families.
What's going on, man? You want some more turkey? It's protein. It's lean protein. You want some more turkey? I know you do. Come on over here. Get over here. You want some turkey.
Colonel Anthony Gore is the commander of the 2nd Brigade at Fort Drum, and he helps serve turkey to his soldiers.
There's one thing that we have as an American tradition. It is Thanksgiving. It's a time to show thanks for everything that people have done for us. So that includes all the soldiers, down from private all the way up to colonel and general.
Adding to the excitement of the holiday, each brigade has decorated their mess hall with a common theme. For the 2nd Brigade, the theme was Comic-Con, or Commando-Con. The brigade decided to let the soldiers pick the theme this year.
So instead of us old guys picking what we thought the young guys would like, we allowed them to choose what they wanted their Thanksgiving to be.
Once the theme was picked, they went all in. They had a sculpture of the ship Going Merry from the anime series One Piece. They had Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet made out of frosting and Rice Krispie treats from Marvel. They also served a ramen bar to keep with the Japanese theme of anime comics. On top of having a Comic-Con theme this year, 2nd Brigade staff at Fort Drum wants to make sure that every soldier and their family members feel special this holiday season.
Even though we may come from all parts of the U.S. or all around the world, when we come together, we make that commitment to the Constitution of the United States, we're coming together as a family.
The Post will continue its holiday celebration throughout the week, so those who are not able to celebrate with their families can still enjoy themselves. Gage Kilborn, 7 News.